As I was reflecting on my presentation, I was asking this question, why does this matter? Why is it important for us as New Zealanders, for the New Zealand church to really understand the South Asian community that is part of this country? And as I reflected on this question, I realized it's really not about statistics. It is about a people that is becoming an important and integral part of the New Zealand demographics, the New Zealand landscape, the New Zealand society. And it is important for us to understand and know this people group that is becoming a significant part of our society. The first thing that stands out for me is that the South Asians are now the third largest ethnic group in New Zealand. We have overtaken the Chinese, who for a long time has been the third largest ethnic group, coming mainly from East Asia and Southeast Asia. The largest group, of course, is the Caucasians, the Pakeha, that make up 67.8% of our society, 3,383,000 people. The second largest is the Maori people, the indigenous group here in New Zealand, and they make up about 887,500 people. The South Asians, which make up of Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, and Sri Lankans, they have now the third largest with 308,838 people in the last census. The Chinese stands at 259,755. And so with South Asians being the third largest community in our society, it's important for us as Christians, for the church in New Zealand, to take note of this and to understand how we can reach out to these people. The South Asians are also young and vibrant and diverse, and is becoming, I guess, a part of this changing landscape of New Zealand. They're also strongly religious, and you can see it from their involvement in their temples or mosques or churches. I have a number of Hindu friends, young people who are actively involved in the committees in their temples, involved in organizing activities and events within the temples. And so we have this young generation of Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Sri Lankans, some with young families who are very much involved in the life of society and in their various religious institutions. I also believe that God brought the South Asians into New Zealand so that they can get to know Him. As we read from Acts chapter 17, verses 26 and 27, where Paul is now giving this message up on Mars Hills, where he said, "From one man he made all the nations, and that they should inhabit the whole earth. And he marked out their appointed times in history and the boundaries of their lands." God did this so that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him, though He is not far from any one of us. So it's important for the New Zealand church to understand the South Asians and their culture, so that they can not only bring the gospel to them and to see them becoming followers of Christ, but to also partner with them in mission, because many of the South Asian Christian leaders have a strong heart for worship, for church life, and for mission, and to be able to see them becoming part and parcel of the life of the church here in New Zealand. And so as we think of this South Asian community, the church in New Zealand needs to take time to understand the different cultures, the different customs, the different practices, the different backgrounds that these people come from, and to explore how we can get to know them better and to partner with them in order to reach their community, South Asian community, but also to reach New Zealand and to see the church being revitalized in this country, and to see mission becoming again a key part of the life and ministry of the body of Christ here